Today I am taking you to Lviv, Ukraine, and I'll be posting a few parts of this trip. So to make sure you don't miss out, don't forget to subscribe. So I took this footage before COVID, before the war and everything, and I thought it was lost, but I just found it and I'm so excited. There's so many things to show you. My flight was from Miami to Budapest, Hungary, but I had a stop through Istanbul, and then I got on the train in Budapest that went to Lviv, which, yes, you could fly, but I would prefer to go on the train because it's so exciting, and the train is like old, so it's not like the modern kind of train. So this train has 3 beds and it's overnight train, and I booked the whole cabin so I get all the 3 beds because normally it can be 3 strangers and I did not want that. So there's an outlet, some cup holders, a mirror, it's me, hi. There's a bunch of stuff in here and it was actually very comfortable. It's not as bad as it looks. Up there's pillows and blankets. Here you can call there's a worker here who can bring you tea or something that you might need. And also I really like that on the door there's a little hole you can peep through to see who's knocking on your door anytime. This is gonna be a long train ride, so this is where you need to bring the book that you've been holding off reading. I travel to Ukraine about once a year in the last few years because I found a really good spine specialist there, and I also like to get my dentist stuff done there because the dentists in Ukraine are amazing, and so are all the other doctors. So this ride is long, but it's so beautiful. You go through the whole country, basically, Hungary and then Ukraine. And then along the way, you get to see small villages and what they look like in real life. Like, people live here and this is how they live and they are happy. We are in Záhony. It's a train stop in Hungary still. Beautiful views. And then you get to see this with your own eye. We officially entered Ukraine. And this is Chop, the train station in Ukraine. Well, I have memories from here. Whenever you go to a bathroom in Ukraine, be very careful because often there's just a hole in the ground. I was bored. It was a long ride. But anyways, back to Lviv. I absolutely love the city. It's such an old city with so much architecture to see, and there's so much food. There are museums, there's the opera. We're gonna go check out the opera, of course, have to. It's so beautiful. It's the middle of the city, and this city is a lot smaller than Kiev, so you can walk everywhere, basically. There's no subway, but there's buses and other transportation. Look, this is me struggling to get up. I like to sleep in the middle. I don't know why. I like torture. That's why I get in the middle. I got to the city. Took the this is not a bus. It's like the bus, but it's like a different kind. Anyways, the hotel, so beautiful. I will do a separate video on the hotel review. This is the Atlas Hotel. It's absolutely beautiful. It's in the middle, the heart of the city, basically. You can walk anywhere from it. I love this old church. It's so beautiful. It kind of has like a gothy vibe, and right now it's mid-October, so the leaves are starting to fall, but it's just so beautiful. I love it. The architecture here is incredible. Look at that. There's a dragon that's coming in and out of the walls. I'll talk about a little bit of restaurant themes after the opera. This is inside the opera. It is so beautiful. I love it here. And you have to go see ballet or a play or something at the opera because guess what? It is so cheap. It's very, very cheap, and it has a lot of shows, a lot of events. After this, I went to meet up some friends for drinks. Drinking some hot wine with my friends. Hi. So I'm listening to some weird interview on this TV. My friends brought me too. This place was like a free museum to check out some weird stuff. And then got food at the Masonic restaurant, which I already have a review for this. Don't miss that out. And then I went to the bazaar. There's so much stuff here. Even flower seeds. There's a lot of clothes. There's a lot of veggies. And this place. Oh my God. There's a few of these. If you see this, have to try it. They bake it in this round thing. And there's a bunch of different kind of flavors. And it's like a doughy pastry. And inside there's different stuff. There's like cheese and ham. I got the chicken one. It had so much spices. It was absolutely amazing. I love it. I need it right now. And then I went into this store, Vyshyvanka. It's like a national cross-stitching stuff. And this place is called Zata Hata. It means big belly. This place is amazing. I love Puzata Hata. Although a lot of locals think it's like cheap and meh, not the greatest quality, but I love it. Glühwein, or in Sweden it's known as grog, hot wine, and that's kvass. It's almost kind of like beer, but non-alcoholic beer, like a soda drink. So I got some mushroom stuff. Oh my God, this soup, it's called silonka, like a sour soup. It has ham, olives, veggies. It tastes so good. I could drink this right now. It's just like slurping it. So delicious. I love it. And then some other kind of food. You can pick what you want. It's kind of like a Subway. It's good. It's not too hot. It's not too sweet. Did a little walking around the city and stopped by this other flea market.
Dziewczyny, gdzie wy jesteście? Agata?
This is the opera from the outside. And food again. This place is a strudel house. They make strudel in different flavors. I got salmon and spinach, and my companion got apple pie. And then you can pour over whatever sauce you want on top. Vanilla, or there's like a delicious like dill Greek yogurt sauce. It's so good. And then more food. This time with a few other people. This place, Baguette, is a more elegant place. It's a little more expensive than the normal go-to places, and I'm going to show you around what it looks like. But these are the prices. Prices always change, so it's something you have to always think that, you know, the money value always changes. So whatever price I show you could not be the same as whenever you go. So one of my friends got just a regular egg breakfast, and this is a very normal breakfast here. Calzone. Delicious. And I got a hot sandwich with ham and balsamic vinegar on the side. Look how incredibly beautiful the city is. And another thing I love about Lviv, and it's kind of known for this, is that the restaurants and cafes are themed, as you saw on the dragon building. On the top of that building, there's a car. They got a car on the top of the building, which you can see when you go up in the tower. And there's also the Masonic restaurant, and there's gonna be a kind of gothy place that we're gonna go to in a bit. It's one of my favorite places here in Ukraine. I have to go there every time. The drinks are amazing, and the food is pretty good too. Dessert, all right. It's I'll let you know when that comes. But I love that they do like a different theme for restaurants and cafes to keep tourists interested. All right, another food place I love going to is the Ukrainian dumplings. They're so good. It's called pilmeni, and it comes in a bunch of different variations with flavoring. So there's meat, veggies, even cherry, and tvorog, which is kind of like cream cheese. So here we are at another place. This is my favorite, and I had to get the white wine glühwein and the red wine glühwein, and this was our total for everything. Got a couple of desserts. But the wine here is so strong. I love it. A quick salad. Yum, yum, yum. So good. But the decoration here is amazing. There's so much to look at, and everything is kind of like a gothy, oddities, dark theme that I think it's so amazing. I love it. Even the bathroom has like creepy paintings. It's so fun. I love it. Look at that. Oh, Medusa. Don't look in her eye. And over here, there's like a little romantic, hidden, darker room. I love this place. And then had to go to a bar, and I tried a pumpkin beer. It was fine. So this bar you're gonna see in the square. It's in the square. It has a huge door. You cannot miss it, and it's pretty good. It's a vibe. Young people come here to hang out. And then some clips from next day. It's so cold and freezing. I love the fog, but it's not cold all day long. Like midday, it can be pretty warm actually. But make sure you bring some coats. And then we have to Cukiernia. That's the name of the place. It's kind of like a off street on the main square. It has all the cake needs you need. So I ordered a hot chocolate. This is it. Thinking it was gonna be hot chocolate. But no, this is straight up melted whole chocolate bar. It is thick. I'll show you in a bit. Then also got a tea. It's like a vitamin herbal tea. Super delicious, but also very sour.
Здають квартиру, то вони повинні взяти інформацію. А я кажу, а я в Англії. І вони не віддали мені гроші. Той відмовив, і вона сказала, що ви нам... Так я напишу, але чекай, я не так зроблю. Я ще перше, я зроблю відео. Це на англійській мові на русській.
This cake is called, what is it called? Spartak. What is this?
Kiev torte.
This is the Kiev torte cake. Kiev cake.
This is Lviv. This is
Is that a black cherry?
No, it's a prune.
Prunes.
And it's honey cake, very soft.
Honey dough.
Very good.
Prunes with honey dough. And I got the bird milk cake. I absolutely love bird milk. Try the bird milk. This one with the chocolate. It's delicious. It kind of reminds me of cream cheese.
Spartacus.
This was like hazelnut.
Do you like it?
I like this one better than tasting like rum.
Maybe.
It's not normal dough.
No.
It's gold dust.
Gold. Clear. Story. This one is the best. My favorite. Yeah. Yes.
Don't ask how much weight I gained. I was not counting, and I did not get it all. Okay, that was it for this first vlog here in Lviv, Ukraine.